Here's what happens when Dennis Rodman disrespected Larry Bird and instantly regretted it.
What's going on, guys? It's LQG, and today I'm back with another video. So today's video we're going to be talking about the time Dennis Rodman disrespected Larry Bird and had to pay the price for it. But before we get in the video, make sure you guys smash the like button and also subscribe to the channel to catch all the new content. We're releasing daily videos, so you definitely don't want to miss out. But with that being said, let's get into the video. To start the video off, we need to go back to 1987 when a 25-year-old Dennis Rodman was drafted by the Detroit Pistons with the 27th overall pick in the second round.
Real quick before we get into this, how I start my videos in particular is, one, let me know a story about why you like basketball, number one. Obviously, a lot of y'all are Larry Bird fans. I want to know why you're a Larry Bird fan. And let me know what area of basketball you're into, the 80s, the 90s, 2000s. Me personally, I love the 90s, all right?
Since Dennis Rodman never played for a good college, not too many NBA teams knew about him, and his scouting report was described as a player who was a great athlete and had a lot of heart but was lacking skill. So when the Pistons decided to pick Rodman, he was at first intimidated by the star power that the Detroit Pistons had, running from Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars. Now, the Rodman of the late 80s had a totally different personality than the Rodman we'd come to find out during his Bulls days. During the 80s, Rodman was a lot less crazy, playing a lot of video games and staying inside instead of going out to the clubs. One thing, however, that Rodman did spend most of his time was on working on his game. He knew that he would never outskill anybody, but that he could beat them with his heart and his hustle. Rodman's entire plan was just to outwork everybody he came up against. But at the beginning of his rookie season, it had not really panned out, with him not getting a lot of minutes, and the NBA game was obviously a lot tougher and quicker than it had been in his college playing days.
But I didn't let that discourage me, because I know I'm a rookie and every little thing I do is going to be a mistake, so I just got to go out there and play. In the second half of the season, I've been doing real well.
After only getting about 5 to 10 minutes in the first half of his rookie season, Dennis's heart...
So his rookie season, he was 25. I never even knew that about Rodman. I didn't know that he came in so old, but he was 25 when he came in.
Hard work finally paid off, and he made the 8-man rotation and was now receiving over 20 minutes a game. Rodman was looked at as a defensive specialist, with coach Chuck Daly letting him guard the best player on the court. Because of Rodman's quick feet and his relentless attitude, it made him the perfect player to guard some of the elite players in the NBA. And of course, one of these elite players happened to be Larry Bird. Rodman always
Wait a minute, so hold on. I know Rodman had the defense on lock, but y'all telling me that Rodman was shutting down people like Magic Johnson? Y'all got to tell me about this in the comments. We got to talk.
For the matchups against Bird, and was super motivated, and he wanted to prove that he was able to stop the best guys in the league, and this was one of his matchups which he looked forward to the most. Although he had a lot of success with some of the best players in the league, in his rookie season, Rodman had a ton of problems guarding Larry Bird.
Bird against Rodman. Spins around.
Wow. Okay, Larry.
Dennis Rodman just went to Larry Bird University for a term there.
He said Larry Bird University. Oh, you know that's going in. You got to leave Larry alone, man. If you feel like a lot of these players should have just left Larry alone, just write, leave him alone in the comments, because I don't think they knew who they was playing with. Wow.
Incredible play. You just cannot stop thinking when you play against the Celtics. Now here's Rodman, and you watch Bird just slip around from the blind side, tip it to McHale, and Rodman came up underneath McHale, so he'll get the foul.
Bird.
Oh, okay, Bird.
First bucket for Larry. Playing with a lot of cockiness right now, and boy. Larry's leaner.
Wow.
Switching big people out on those players like that.
Got him. Larry. Nasty.
Now, although Rodman did have one nice steal and a poster dunk on Bird.
Wow.
Find the soft spot in the Celtics defense to get open for those outside shots. McHale, who has 20. And a steal by Rodman. On one break. Thomas.
Oh.
Rodman gets the basket, and Larry Bird with his second foul of the game.
It was clearly Larry who got the better of the matchups, where in the 3 games they played, Larry had 23-9, 31-8, and 27 points, shooting insanely efficient from the field. In the 80s, the Celtics-Lakers rivalry was at its peak. But towards the end of the 80s, the bad boy Pistons...
Hey, man, if y'all a fan of Magic too, man, show love to Magic as well, man, because Magic is my guy.
Were on the rise. But in order to make it to the finals, the Pistons had to get past the Celtics. And in the 87 season, the Celtics and the Pistons would meet in the conference finals. Although the series went 7 games, Larry Bird was obviously the most dominant player in that series, averaging 27 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. Rodman was assigned the task of trying to contain Larry Bird, but had a really difficult time with it. After the Pistons lost in the 7th game, Rodman had some controversial comments about Larry Bird, and Isaiah Thomas got involved as well.
If Larry was a black guy, he just would be a regular old basketball player.
A very, very good basketball player. I think he's an exceptional talent, but I'd have to agree with Rodman. If he was black, he'd be just another good guy.
All right, we got to answer this question in the comments. Do you think that if Larry Bird was black, he would just be a regular player? Do you think that the fact that of his race really matters? Y'all got to speak on this in the comments. I'm going to speak on that at the end of the video.
Although when asked, Larry Bird said he didn't care, you knew it definitely motivated him. One of Bird's biggest commercials back in the day was a commercial about Rodman.
I kind of laughed when Rodman asked me to do an escort commercial. You see, I'm 6'9". An escort's about 4'6". When Rodman gave me this escort with these special options at this price, well, I had some face to save. So I called this number and told Rodman straight out, I'd rather drive this escort than sell it to somebody else. Sorry.
The Pistons were the best defensive team in the NBA, and they were ready to support Rodman and do whatever it takes to stop Larry Bird. But no matter how hard they tried, they just couldn't do it.
You can't stop Larry. Oh, that's money. You can't stop Larry. You can't stop Larry.
Rodman was trying to bump him off. Any kind of penetration didn't work. Actually helped Bird.
Wow.
Third foul on Rodman, who goes to the bench. John Sally's in to cover Bird now. Larry.
That's money. He was going crazy back then, bro.
Was so effective in the third quarter with
Oh, that's money. Gave him too much room. Leave him alone. Leave Larry alone.
He's got him underneath the elbow.
Look, this is crazy. Leave him alone.
Here's the bang on the shot. But the foul was waiting. Top side of the defense.
Wow.
Bird to spin to the baseline. Rodman thinks he's going up on
That was so fire.
have to get a good shot here. Not being so content with dropping the
Can't do nothing with Larry, bro. Leave him alone. Leave Larry alone. Woo! Nasty. Nasty.
Bird does a you can't find me, Dennis Rodman.
That was nasty.
Back out to him. Bird uncorks his left hand.
Now we all know Dennis Rodman's career would turn out to be a Hall of Famer, and he was one of the best defenders who ever played in the NBA. But we can also say that for sure, one of his hardest matchups was Larry Bird. And at the end of his career, Rodman had nothing but respect towards him.
I should have said it then, but I said it, but he was a great player. He was fantastic. Of course, he was at the right place with him and Magic. They had a great battle and stuff like that. But
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. If y'all want me to dive into more Rodman, man, there is more Rodman, man. Y'all just write more Rodman in the comments. I admire Rodman for who he is and, what he did bring to basketball, which was the excitement and still the discipline to be a good basketball player.
it took me maybe 2 or 3 years to get to know Larry Bird's, his moves and how he tries to suffocate you and do certain things. He used to give me, my rookie year, he used to call me cowboy. He used to call me like, I was like,
So that's it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe to the channel to catch all the new content. We're releasing daily videos, so you definitely don't want to miss out. And with that being said, guys, I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.
Dennis Rodman, Larry Bird, man. I mean, obviously we love Larry Bird, but I do got a respect for Dennis Rodman as well. I feel like Dennis Rodman was on 3 teams: the Pistons, he was on the Spurs, he was on the Bulls, and a lot of people's careers started after Bird. Not left the league, but once they weren't winning back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? So Rodman was a part of that class, and that's exactly why I showed this video, man. If y'all enjoy content like this, please hit that subscribe button. We at 35,000. We want to get to 1 million. And other than that, y'all enjoy yourself.